Hey guys, how's it going? Dudey, Rhino here. So this is a video I've been wanting to do for a while, since coming back from Reading, because I feel like there's a message behind it that can be applied to a lot of people and can help. But I don't want this to be misconstrued. This was my biggest worry about doing this video, was that people would get the wrong idea. I want to start by saying that Reading Festival this year was one of the greatest, if not the greatest, experiences of my life. It was down to you guys, just meeting you guys, the reception that you gave me and gave Loz, and the overwhelming love that you guys gave us was simply phenomenal. But leading into the festival, my anxiety was peak, like holy shit. And even when I got there, but let me just take it back to probably about a week before the festival, I started to get anxiety because, and I know you should ignore hate comments and stuff, you should ignore them. These weren't even hate comments, these were like, well, basically I had a few comments and a few messages in the streams over the coming months towards Reading that I was going to be stabbed at Reading, all the way up to the Tuesday, the pre podcast. One of the last messages that I saw just before hitting end live stream was, "I'm going to stab you at Reading." Now, normally that's so easy to ignore and just shut the fuck up, right? But in my head, I already had anxiety about going anyway because of like the sheer number of people. I didn't know how I was going to react or how I was going to take it, because like the amount of people last year when we were on 3,000, and then this year we're like nearly on 12,000. I was like, oh my god, what's it going to be like? Brackets, it was amazing. But yeah, so obviously I had in my mind like, okay, so I've had a few people threaten to stab me. Now let's look at this logically, right? They're just little fucking shitty people in their room, fucking, oh, I'm gonna, you know, try to get his attention or whatever. But then in the back of my head I thought, where I'm going, people have been stabbed and killed. Where I'm going, people are off their nut on drugs. Like, I thought, you know, there might be some haters out there that, you know, in a normal setting wouldn't say or do shit, right? But if they're off their tits on coke or something, they might all of a sudden have very aggressive confidence to confront me or do whatever. Because, you know, obviously I have, you know, slated the lineup and, you know, had a little bit of a pop at rap music and grime music and stuff like that. And I know there's some very passionate people out there, and that passion can turn to hate very fucking quickly. And if you add drugs to the mix, then who knows? But yeah, so basically, I guess a combination of anxiety and paranoia leading up to the festival, you know, seeing these comments that I was going to be stabbed, seeing the comments that like I'm going to knock you out, all this sort of stuff, which on videos and stuff I just delete them. And you know, my mods are on top of that sort of shit in the live streams as well. But it's something that was playing on my mind, in my head, because I was already nervous about the festival anyway. You know, like this Thursday night sesh thing, I cannot understate the sheer amount of messages I got, like, I'm coming, I'm bringing on my mate, blah blah blah. It just started to like swell in my head, like, oh my fucking god, there's gonna be so many people, the camp's gonna get trashed. Like, I also had the view of, you know, if my camp, if my tent got trashed, or my stuff got stolen, or, you know, anything that belonged to me was broken or stolen or trashed or whatever, that's on me. Like, I'm putting myself out there in the public domain, you know, and I've made my bed, I'll lie in it. But it was the people that were camping with me, like leading up to the festival. I was like, what if their stuff gets destroyed? What if their stuff gets nicked? Or because, oh look, that YouTuber's camping over there. Like, that's on me in my mind. And so that was playing on my mind. And yeah, so there's all this shit going on in my head leading up to the festival, worrying about the Thursday night sesh, you know, the sheer like gravity of it, and all this sort of stuff. Is the camp gonna get trashed? Is, you know, am I gonna be attacked? Am I gonna be stabbed? Am I gonna be fucking killed? And it sounds fucking ridiculous, but when it was just all building up in my head to a point, I think the lowest that I got leading up to this festival was I was going to make a series of videos, one for YouTube, others, basically I was going to make a video, I was going to schedule it for a week after Reading, in the event that I was killed, which sounds fucking stupid and ridiculous thinking back, especially at all I had was positivity at the festival. But leading up with all this negativity in my head and worry and anxiety, I was going to do that. And I was going to make like a video for my mum and my dad and that, not for YouTube, but just like as like a goodbye. It's fucking, it's mad, like, and that's the point of this video, is like, anxiety got me to that point where I thought I was going to fucking have to say, like, sorry guys, I said to compose myself there. Anxiety got me to a point where I thought I was going to make these fucking videos to say, like, bye to you guys, bye to my family and stuff, because in my head, from these messages and stuff, it got to a point where I was like, it's probably going to happen. But at the same time, my overwhelming passion for YouTube and for you guys and stuff was like, fuck it, I'm going to go. Like, I'm not going to not go. I'm not going to let, like, this anxiety or these people beat me. And so, yeah, so I went, I didn't make the videos. And then, to be fair, I was so fucking busy with other content and stuff. And I also, you know, I slept on it, and so I woke up in the morning and thought, that is a bit silly, you know. You're going to be all right. You're going to be surrounded by people that love you, and it's going to be all right. And I got there on the Wednesday, so anxious. It was unbelievable. Like, holy shit. And then slowly, like, people started to recognise me and stuff, and, you know, it was a bit reassuring. And then obviously we got to the camp with the OGs, with like Chris and Joe and all that, and you know, obviously the people I went with as well, and just being surrounded, you know, by the OGs who I now, and the people I camp with who I now fully and 100%, like, to me, they're not fans, they're just my friends, as well as the people that I obviously went with. And to be fair, for the whole weekend, I was never far away from one of those people, which it helped me, reassure me, and made me feel safe. But yeah, so I was really anxious, so I got smashed on the Wednesday to kind of suppress those feelings, which is not the way to do it at all. But obviously I was getting on it anyway, but I did predominantly get absolutely smashed just because I didn't want to feel so fucking anxious. And then I woke up on the Thursday, the day of the, obviously on the Wednesday I met all you guys, it was fucking sick. But then I woke up on the Thursday morning, and I have never felt such a fucking clench of anxiety in my chest like I did that morning. Just the sheer worry of this Thursday night sesh. How many people were coming? Is it going to go tits up? Is it going to, you know, fucking, is the camp going to get trashed? All this sort of stuff. So obviously we then moved it to Yellow Arena, which I don't regret for a second. It was a nice big open space. But yeah, for the whole day I was worrying about it. I didn't want to get absolutely smashed because I wasn't sure if anyone was going to fucking confront me at the sesh or something like that. I know it sounds ridiculous, but this was just what was going on in my mind. And I started to open up to people about it in the camp and stuff, and some of you guys, obviously you know who you are, and you were just so reassuring and so fucking great to talk to. And then the Thursday night sesh happened, and it was the greatest experience, hands down, of my entire fucking life. And after that, all the anxiety just went away, all of it. And this is the point of this video. This point is what I'm here to make, right? Because I know people who anxiety has stopped them going out. Anxiety has stopped them from going out on a night out with their friends. Anxiety has stopped them from going to a family get-together, things like that. It's never, ever going to be as bad as you think it is, or as you make it up to be in your head. Just fucking do it, right? And you will see, and it is so fucking healing, because anxiety is a fucking bitch that is a bastard to get rid of unless you just confront exactly what it is that is giving you anxiety. And, you know, a couple of guys said, listen, like, this Thursday night sesh is going to be fucking insane and nothing but a positive thing for you. We went, and holy shit, like I've said so many times, it was the best experience of my life. And I'm so glad I didn't let the anxiety beat me, you know, because there was points during the Thursday I was like, do I just, like, call it off? But obviously I didn't, and thank fuck I didn't. And it was just, you guys were just fucking incredible. And it's such a big thing, because I feel like that moment and that Thursday night sesh has kind of installed in me a confidence and and kind of like a mindset now where it's like, you're gonna be all right. Like, you don't have to worry to the point that you did. And like, these little shitheads on the internet that want to fucking tell you to kill yourself, or want to say that they're gonna fucking stab you at the festival, or want to say they're gonna attack you, you know, you're gonna be so surrounded by people that love you that even if they fucking try, they're not gonna fucking even. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. And that's all down to you guys. And yeah, so that's what I wanted to say. Like, leading up to the festival and at the start of the festival, I had absolutely fucking crippling anxiety. There was even a lad that come up to me, and I know you had no idea, dude, so it's absolutely fine, but we were walking back to the car to get some stuff on the Thursday, and he come up to me and he said, "Dudey, you've been hyping up this festival all fucking like year and you look fucking miserable." I wasn't miserable, man. I was just anxious to fuck. But yeah, just slowly meeting you guys, taking pictures of you guys, hearing, you know, you guys, how much you love the videos and stuff, hearing how much like videos like this make a difference to you guys. Just every single time I was just chipping away at this anxiety, just getting rid of it, until like the culmination of the Thursday night, which just completely washed it away, and I was just free to just enjoy the rest of my weekend like off to the max. And it was just fucking brilliant. So thank you so much from me personally, because I can't put into words quite how much you guys helped me psychologically that weekend. It was fucking phenomenal. And thank you to everyone that camped with us. You know exactly who you are, and you know that I love you guys to absolute death. And yeah, you just made the weekend just absolutely phenomenal for me, for Lozzie, and for everyone involved. So yeah, no, that's fucking, thank you. That's all I can really say. But listen, there is a point to this video, as well as you know, the message about anxiety, and that is that next Wednesday from 10 o'clock I'm doing an 11-hour live stream on YouTube for a men's mental health charity. I'll be tweeting about it coming up, but please tune in. It's 11 hours, not 12, purely because YouTube uploads 11 hours 55 minutes of a live stream rather than 12. And last time we did one for Great Ormond Street, we had this mad rush of people donating. We made like 250 quid, I think, in the space of 15 minutes, and that moment was cut short by YouTube. So we're doing 11 hours this time. It's gonna be video games and fucking, you know, the web show and Instagram roast and all that good stuff for 11 continuous hours, raising money for a men's mental health charity. Okay, so yeah, that you guys helped me, so I want to do something to give back to guys suffering with mental health, because it, you know, suicide rates in men is stupidly high, and you know, it's always good to raise awareness, raise money to help. So yeah, if you could tune in, that would be fucking amazing, and we can help more people. And yeah, just the charity streams is always just such an amazing vibe, and the community is just always fucking incredible when it comes to this stuff. Even if you donate £1, it goes so far collectively as a community. I mean, just imagine, just put this in perspective, okay? Imagine if all nearly 12,000 of my subs tuned in. It's not going to happen, but imagine if it did, and everyone donated £1. We would raise £12,000 for charity. Yeah, so don't think of it, you know, as you have to donate loads as an individual. Yeah, as a collective community, we will raise a lovely amount. I'd love to hit £1,000. I really would. You know, last time we had a target of £500 for Great Ormond Street, and we ended up with like just shy of 800, I think, which is fucking incredible. So if we could hit 1,000, it would be amazing. But if we don't, you know, every little helps. And yeah, but from me, again, thank you so much. And let's hope that on Wednesday we can make a real difference. So pencil it in, 10 o'clock, so it's not too early. You ain't got to get up too early, you know. If you've got school or whatever, or college and that, you know, tune in when you can. We're going for 11 hours, so we'll be going till 9 PM, so you can tune in afterwards or whatever. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, and thank you for, I don't want it to be misinterpreted or misconstrued, thank you for the best weekend and experience and festival of my life. The lineup might not have been all that, but it was the best Reading I've ever experienced, and it was all down to you guys. So thank you so much once again, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. All right, bye bye for now.